Welcome to Ask Prep, your trusted companion for NEET and JEE preparation. Today we will study about a very important topic of biology, which is immunotechnology, vaccines, monoclonal antibodies. These are not just textbook terms, they are crucial tools that protect us from diseases, support medical treatments, and have transformed global healthcare. By the end of this session, you will understand what these technologies are, how they work, and why they matter both in exams and real life. Let's begin by understanding the basics. The immune system is our body's defense mechanism, protecting us against pathogens like bacteria, viruses, and other harmful invaders. Immunotechnology refers to the application of advanced scientific techniques to study, manipulate, and enhance the immune system for the benefit of human health. Two of the most important applications of immunotechnology are the development of vaccines and monoclonal antibodies, which play a central role in preventing and treating diseases. Let's first talk about vaccines. Vaccines are biological preparations that stimulate the immune system to recognize and fight specific pathogens. When we receive a vaccine, it introduces an agent into our body that mimics the disease-causing organism but does not actually cause the disease. This agent could be a weakened or killed form of the pathogen, a piece of the pathogen like a protein or polysaccharide, or a blueprint such as mRNA that teaches our cells how to make a harmless piece of the pathogen. The immune system recognizes this agent as foreign, mounts a defense against it, and in doing so, creates memory cells that will respond more quickly and effectively if the real pathogen invades in the future. Vaccination has been one of the most successful public health strategies in human history. Thanks to vaccines, diseases like smallpox have been eradicated, and the spread of deadly infections like polio, measles, and tetanus has been dramatically reduced. In recent years, we have seen how vaccines played a critical role during the COVID-19 pandemic, saving millions of lives around the world. But developing a vaccine is not a simple process. It involves years of research, clinical trials, and careful testing to ensure that it is safe and effective. Vaccines can be classified in several ways based on how they are made. Live attenuated vaccines use a weakened form of the pathogen. Inactivated vaccines use killed pathogens. Subunit and conjugate vaccines use only parts of the pathogen, like its proteins, and newer platforms like mRNA and viral vector vaccines use genetic material to instruct our cells to produce an immune response. Each type has its own advantages and challenges, but the goal is the same: to train the immune system to recognize and fight the target pathogen without causing disease. Now, let's move on to monoclonal antibodies, another remarkable product of immunotechnology. Antibodies are proteins produced by B cells of the immune system that specifically recognize and bind to antigens, which are unique molecules present on pathogens or abnormal cells. Monoclonal antibodies, or mAbs, are laboratory-produced molecules designed to mimic the function of natural antibodies, but with much higher precision. The term monoclonal means that these antibodies are identical copies derived from a single type of immune cell, ensuring that they all target the same specific antigen. This precision makes monoclonal antibodies incredibly useful for diagnosing and treating diseases. They are produced using a technique developed by Cesar Milstein and George Scola, who fused B cells with cancerous myeloma cells to create hybridoma cells. These hybridomas can be cultured indefinitely in the lab and produce large quantities of a single type of antibody. Monoclonal antibodies have a wide range of applications in medicine. They are used in the treatment of cancers, autoimmune diseases, infectious diseases, and even some chronic conditions like asthma. For example, in cancer therapy, certain monoclonal antibodies are designed to bind to antigens on the surface of cancer cells, marking them for destruction by the immune system or blocking the signals that allow tumors to grow. In autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, monoclonal antibodies can block inflammatory molecules to reduce tissue damage. Some monoclonal antibodies, like those developed for COVID-19, directly neutralize viruses, preventing them from entering human cells. One of the remarkable aspects of monoclonal antibody technology is its ability to create highly specific treatments tailored to individual diseases. This precision reduces the risk of side effects compared to more general treatments like chemotherapy or broad-spectrum antibiotics. However, producing monoclonal antibodies is a complex and expensive process that requires advanced biotechnological facilities, careful quality control, and regulatory oversight to ensure safety and effectiveness. It's important to note that both vaccines and monoclonal antibodies represent the outcome of decades of research in immunology, molecular biology, and biotechnology. They highlight how fundamental biological knowledge can be transformed into life-saving applications. As you prepare for your NEET and JEE exams, understanding these technologies not only helps you answer questions on immunology and biotechnology but also deepens your appreciation of how science impacts public health, medicine, and even global economics. Vaccines work by preventing disease before it occurs, giving your immune system a head start in recognizing and destroying pathogens. Monoclonal antibodies, on the other hand, are often used after exposure or once a disease has developed, providing targeted therapy to fight infections or abnormal cell growth. Together, they form a powerful combination in our modern medical toolkit, protecting populations and improving patient outcomes. In summary, immunotechnology is a vital branch of biotechnology that leverages the power of the immune system to prevent and treat disease. Vaccines stimulate long-lasting immunity, protecting individuals and communities from infectious diseases, while monoclonal antibodies offer precise, targeted treatments for a wide range of medical conditions. These technologies showcase the incredible progress made by science in improving human health and quality of life. Thank you so much for being a part of the Ask Prep community. We truly appreciate your time and dedication to learning, especially when it comes to mastering biology, a subject that's not only essential for exams like NEET and JEE. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends who are also preparing, and make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update.